One more time. Hello! My name is Zinzer J. I use they, them pronouns, and welcome to They Be Cs.
They be C.
Today's inquiry is misgendering. Addressing or referring to someone using pronouns or other language that does not correctly reflect their gender identity. In layman's terms, it means using the wrong pronoun or referring to someone by their dead name. Dead naming is the use of the birth or other former name of a transgender or non-binary person without their consent. When I came out as pansexual, family and friends could say,
Love is love is love is love.
but when I told those very same people that I was changing my pronouns, it was hard for some of them to get on board because I was actually asking something of them this time. They, the people in my life, had to start calling me they, and that switch was and continues to be a big issue for some folks. I'm going to share 4 of the most common occurrences I encounter when correcting people of my pronouns.
Listen, you just gotta be patient. I don't think that way.
We didn't know how to do math until we studied. We didn't know how to read until we made it a priority. We couldn't list every single Pokemon evolution chain until we decided it was a worthwhile endeavor. I will be patient if I know you are putting in the effort. Slip-ups happen, but at the end of the day, if someone you truly love comes up to you and says, "These 2 words make me feel good," and "these 2 words make me feel bad," I would assume most of us would make a mental note, aka practice, even if it's only 10 seconds a day. Zinzer is non-binary. Their pronouns are different from mine, and they're my friend, so I'll practice supporting them. Pro tip: if you're still having trouble, try putting their pronouns next to their name in your phone. That way, anytime they call or text you, you get a friendly reminder.
You gotta lower your expectations a bit. I've only ever known you as a guy.
People change their identity every day. It's called a wedding. Often when women marry men, they take their last name. Miss Jones becomes Mrs. Smith in a single day and nobody blinks an eye. In fact, it becomes a joyous, celebratory occasion. And even if we've known her as Kelly Jones for 30 years, we don't get angry or defensive when she goes, "Actually, it's Kelly Smith now. I got married." Because hello, she changed her identity, so it only makes sense to be respectful and to refer to her differently.
Okay, I'll try, but you can't get angry if I mess up.
Yes, our pronouns are a big deal, but expecting you to use them is not a big ask. You're not learning a different language, and even if you were, it's only dos palabras. And yes, slip-ups happen. Let me repeat, slip-ups happen. You know you're not perfect. But to preemptively say, you don't get to be mad, suggests that you don't think it's a big deal if you say you'll try. But you also don't think there should be any consequence whether you succeed or fail. It makes me wonder how much you actually care about getting it right.
I swear I'm a good person. I've just never known a trans person before, but I'll get it right. I'm sorry.
Oh, you are making me uncomfortable right now. I don't need a production of an apology because I actually don't want to make it a big deal. I'm just letting you know. If someone corrects you on their pronouns, just say, "Oh, thanks." Correct yourself and move on. If you're unsure of someone's pronouns, you can literally ask them. I mean, don't pull out a megaphone and broadcast it across the kitchen table, but you can always pull someone aside and say, "Hey, may I ask how you identify?" Or, "Hey, I just want to get this right. May I ask what pronouns you use?" And you can also include your pronouns when you introduce yourself, as a way to invite them to do the same. You may notice that's how I start every episode. In a shocking turn of events, the best way to end this episode is by quoting the Bible. Your words can either speak life or your words can speak death. Our tongues can build others up or they can tear them down. An unchecked fire doubles in size every minute. Proverbs 18:21. As always, if there are questions or topics you'd love to have covered, you can email me at babycs@gmail.com or shoot me a DM on Instagram. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll join me again. And in the meantime, keep it LGBT cute.